All right, explain. This is the part that most people leave out. And if you don't explain, your cited evidence really does not mean anything. Okay? So remember, explaining is how your cited evidence proves your answer. So that tells me, why did you even mention that that author said anything? Or why do you mention that thing in the picture? Okay? So our example question was, why did European explorers come to America? We answered that by saying they wanted to find gold and spread Christianity. Okay, so that's this first sentence. The rest of this is examples of cited evidence, which are in blue, and then my explanation, you'll notice, is the biggest part in yellow. So my cited evidence was the image shows a cross being carried. I'm targeting that spread Christianity part. And then I have to explain why that's significant. You cannot assume anything. You have to assume the reader does not know. So my explanation is, this cross supports the claim that European settlers wanted to spread Christianity. I'm going back to my answer. Because a cross is a Christian symbol. It might seem really obvious, but you need to spell it out for me because I will not assume you know anything. Okay, then I'm not done because I only talked about one thing in my answer. I have to make sure that I talk about both. Then I go back and I see a reading and it mentions, I say the reading mentioned, in blue here, that European governments sent people to find wealth. Notice my quote was one word. That's an example of a close to a paraphrase. Okay, that's so much better than quoting a whole sentence. And then I have to now explain my quote. This quote supports the claim that Europeans wanted to find gold, again, referencing my answer again, because wealth is another word for gold. Okay, so you'll notice the biggest part is the citing evidence and the explain part. If you do not explain, then I don't really know what you know. Okay, so really focus on getting your explain down. Okay, so you're going to finish that. If you need to add another slide, whatever. Okay, and then you're going to turn it into Canvas.